Hello everyone, this is Kitana Mandan, and today I'm going to be presenting my HW14 data visualization. The data set that I chose is a happiness index from 2018 through 2019 that I found on Kaggle. Alright, so some questions are, what country has the highest healthy life expectancy? And the second one is, what country has the lowest generosity score? So the first graph, I did a line graph. Basically, in the column section, I put all the countries there, and for the rows, we're going to be measuring the average healthy life expectancy. So basically, this shows a score of every single country of what the life expectancy is, but not only that, if it's healthy. So as you can see, Singapore has a pretty high average healthy life expectancy of 1.075, while Chad is on the lower end. I also made sure to color coordinate, while red is going to be on the lower side, gradually going from orange, yellow to green being the highest one. And also made sure to label the countries wherever the points end. Next, I made a symbol map. Basically, this one shows the freedom to make life choices for every country. Also, green being the highest one, while red being the lowest one. I also made sure to label the values. As you can see, Switzerland has a pretty high freedom to make life choices of 1.232, while Syria has a lower one of 0.101. Next, I made a highlight table. So basically, I made sure to sort the country descending, showing the generosity score. So basically, it shows what countries are on the nicer side versus those on the not so nicer side. While Myanmar has the highest one of 0.5980. As you can see, Greece is pretty low. I'm not sure if the people that made the data set didn't get to Greece, but they have a score of 0. Azerbaijan is the second lowest one. Next, I made a horizontal bar graph for years 2018 to 2019 for every country. It measured the GDP per capita of every country. Again, I color coordinated it where green is the lowest one, and this time blue is going to be the highest one. It seems that every year, or the year after 2018, the GDP did get higher. Next, I made a tree map. Basically, this is more color coordinated. This one shows the basically average score, so the overall score of everything, freedom to make life choices, GDP, generosity, overall rank. It's the overall thing of every country. While dark blue is going to be the highest, red or burgundy is going to be the lowest one. Some names aren't showing because since there's so many countries that exist, it wasn't able to fit on the screen. Let's see. Next, I'm going to show you the analytics tab. So I made a trend line for the GDP for every country per year. Based off of all the countries, some were constant and some actually gradually increased the year after, as you can see from the trend line, and some decreased. As you can see, South Sudan did decrease in 2019. Next, I have a forecast and average line. The reason why is because since there's only years 2018 2019, it didn't get to measure a forecast since there wasn't enough years. So I also just made an average line which shows the freedom to make life choices. As you can see, the average, I did only certain countries, which were China, France, Singapore, Switzerland, and the average between those 4 countries is 0.5616. I made a cluster graph from all the countries, basically grouping in the total average score of all of these countries. Next, I made a box plot showing the upper whisker, lower whisker, only some countries, as you can see in the right hand: Finland, Italy, Laos, Mexico, Thailand. And I made a distribution band from the analytics tab, basically based off the healthy life expectancy. I made it sure it was a dotted line. And to answer all my questions, which country has the highest healthy life expectancy? It is Hong Kong. And which one has the lowest generosity score? It's Greece or Azerbaijan.